All right, welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Talking Nerdy.
I haven't heard that in a while.
Yeah, I know, right?
I haven't.
Welcome back to the studio, Colby.
Thank you.
Man, it was weird and eerie without you last week.
It was weird watching not me there.
That's true. Yeah,
I kept looking for me to pop up.
Your
like,
seat, your spot was just vacant and empty.
Yeah, like a bear attack. You never know when it's gonna come. So I kept watching.
I was hoping you were gonna pop up, but I wore that shirt for you in tribute.
The beautiful one.
Yeah,
I know. I saw it.
Yep.
And I noticed the computer was in front of it, so I could always see our faces. I don't know if you noticed that.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
No, it's perfect.
We're just peeking and creeping right over.
Creeping in and
peering over the laptop.
Yeah, but I had a rough week last week.
Yeah, I know. I kind of told them a little bit about what happened.
I heard.
Yeah.
So what truly happened?
Bum, bum, bum.
I was walking my sugar glider, and a lot of people don't know this. There are such thing as sugar glider leashes.
Yeah.
You don't believe me?
Just strap the glider in.
No, I let it walk itself a little bit sometimes.
Oh, nice. I mean, you can't just do everything for it.
So the issue was, I was walking sugar glider. You really got to walk slow with the sugar glider.
They're tiny
little feet.
Yeah.
So I don't let it walk the whole time, but every once in a while I'll let it walk like for about 10 feet, and then I'll pick it up again and put it in my pocket, let it peer over the edge.
Got a pocket full of sunshine.
Pocket full of sunshine. And all of a sudden, a Vespa comes behind us. You can't hear these things.
They're pretty quiet.
They are.
Yeah.
Came from behind us. Didn't say move over, nothing. I caught it last second, turned around, dove.
Oh, man, with the glider.
No, glider was on the ground.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
dived down, wrapped the sugar glider up, and it ran over my foot. My leg.
Right, yeah.
The frickin'. And you know what the worst part was?
Huh.
He kept going.
Just
3 miles an hour. Kept going. On the sidewalk. He's not even supposed to be on the sidewalk.
No. That would be such a slow, painful injury. Like if I don't know if you've ever seen Austin Powers.
No, yeah,
the steamroller.
Steamroller,
yeah, right. Just
that's how it was. Except it was quick. I swear he was going like 15.
Yep.
Hit me, and then just kept going like 3. Like he was taunting me.
Yeah.
Like, come chase me, I dare you.
You freak on your feet. But come chase me. I'm a Vespa.
Parachute's okay.
Nice. That's really what matters.
It is. He's not eating right now.
No, he's probably shooken up.
He's shooken up.
Yeah.
He had the big old motorcycle to him.
Yeah, like Godzilla.
Godzilla motorcycle.
Bright blue Godzilla.
Coming in. I say that I'm not a hero.
I mean,
I don't consider myself a hero,
but
I like to hear it, but I don't consider myself a hero.
To parachute, you are.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're its world. I'm bummed though that we couldn't do an episode in the hospital.
Yeah.
Right? Freaking Pandy.
Wouldn't let us.
Yeah, dude. Because, we could quickly take all this on the road and just pop on in.
Parachute could come in.
Parachute? Yeah. It's so small, nobody would know.
Yeah. Notice.
Right. You guys almost saw Parachute.
Almost. That's how I pet him.
With one finger.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you're doing better.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'm feel better now.
Oh, man. What an injury from a Vespa.
Mm-hmm.
But now you guys get the story. I didn't know really a whole lot. It was kind of, it unfolded that night.
When I text you, I got hit by a Vespa.
Yeah, it's like, okay, I got 1,000 questions. Yeah.
1, how could a Vespa hit you and knock you over?
Yeah, right?
2 is, how'd you get hurt by a Vespa? Yeah.
Oh, man. Good thing it wasn't like a gang of Vespas.
Oh, I'd be dead.
Just repeatedly running over your leg.
That'd been bad.
Right?
Good thing this kid was only 15.
Oh, little tyke.
No, he's like 34.
Might have broke your fibula and your tibia.
He might have. Yeah, he was a little young little kid.
Wasn't a little chunker?
No, he wasn't. Just a punk.
Punk kid.
Mm-hmm.
Cyberpunking his way through life. Well, welcome back, guys. I'm glad we got that out of the way. What we wanted to do a breakdown of last week was the finale of Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett, episode 7. It was an interesting one, to say the least.
Yes, it was. It
was for many reasons. You could have that episode as a standalone from the season.
Season 7, episode 6, 7.
Yeah,
we're the best in the show. Mandalorian is way better than Boba Fett.
Oh, hands down.
I don't know what Boba Fett is right now. to me.
Well, and see, that's what confuses me, because obviously everybody knows of Boba Fett. Whether you're a new or old Star Wars fan, the name rings through everybody's ears. He's always been, I mean, he's a bounty hunter, but he's always just kind of been like the black sheep. He does his own thing by his own rules. And his dad was the same way, Jango Fett as well. Yep. So I wanted, like, from the very first episode of the Book of Boba Fett, I was like, this is an interesting take. They're very, they humanize a lot of things that haven't been before, like the Sand People and whatnot. But you're seeing a truly different side of Boba Fett that's almost forced, and it feels like Disney's trying to make him the good guy. He can be a good guy,
kind of,
but they're trying to make him like a good guy, and I think they went about that wrong. I don't know if it was Jon Favreau or if he was like instructed to write, because he wrote all of the episodes. I don't know if he was instructed to write him this way, but I do have an opinion on what they should have done. So him coming to Mos Espa, he's trying to just get respect. He knows that the other crime syndicates, or not syndicates, the what was that? I don't remember what that word was, but diomine, or right? You know what I'm saying?
I do remember. I don't remember what the word you're looking for.
I know. But so let's see if it's in your nope. Dang it, it's gonna bug me. But I'm sure somebody will leave it in the comments. Like Lucas, he'll be like, "Hey, you idiots! It's this
idiot."
That's true. I'm running my mouth.
I'm
right
not
now.
trying.
Yeah. It's easier if you don't try.
Exactly.
Yeah. But he sets the tone right away that he's wanting to be respected and whatnot. He doesn't want to be feared. He doesn't want to rule with an iron fist. I get that,
but I don't. That's not who he is.
Exactly. That's not.
Maybe the Sand People changed his view upon everyone then.
And that's why I feel like they put that in there to give him like this like epiphany or like life-changing experience. But where I think they could have gone way better, if you want him to be the good guy, make him fight worse crime syndicates. Like, have him go to other planets, fight badder people than him to rid the city of those evils. And that would make him like an anti-hero or something.
Anti-hero dude doesn't live by like a Batman.
Yeah,
like a Batman.
Like a Batman. And I think that would have taken the show in a much better direction. I mean, it is what it is, and we got what we got. That being said, I think that's why we both agree that Mandalorian was so much better.
And the show was like a 6.5, 6 to me until Mandalorian showed up. And then he just...
That was the best episode thus far.
Every episode that he's in, I was like, who's Boba Fett? After like watching, I was like, man, I forgot how cool Mando was.
It kind of reignited that, honestly. And you know what's weird? And I don't want to crap on Robert Rodriguez. So Robert Rodriguez directed the first episode of the Book of Boba Fett. He directed the third episode, which we both, I think, strongly dislike. So the Streets of Las Espa is the episode where you see the bike gang with their Vespas, and it's the first. Yeah,
that's forbidden word.
PTSD. I'm sorry, with their motorbikes. It's the first time that you see something so colorful, and so the internet kind of got divided with this one, because there was a lot of people that are like, I'm done with the show, whatever. But I do have to agree with them a little bit. It's so out of place. You're watching, so Tatooine has been in movies, it's been in the shows, it's got a look and a feel, it's desert vibes. Everything thus far has been like rustic, decayed, and I mean, so the bikes stand out, but not only the bikes, the riders stand out, because they're like this cyberpunk,
new age,
right, and their attitudes,
they're like
look
100 years from a different planet, and they just here you go.
It's like if you grabbed the kids from Spy Kids, aged them, and threw them into Star Wars, that's them.
They were a little misfit.
Yeah, and I get it, but it doesn't fit. But what I'm saying is that's Robert Rodriguez's episode, and it just doesn't fit. The first episode was also a weird one. It was cool seeing him crawl out of the Sarlacc, the Sarlacc pit. But I feel like, he got some points from Jon Favreau writing that in. And then he directed the very last episode, which was also, it was good, but it was also out of place as well. And I think that's where Rodriguez, I think all of his episodes feel out of place because he also directed in the Mandalorian season 2 episode 14. And so that is the episode where Mandalorian has kind of that little battle with Boba Fett where I forgot the chick that's with him, but he takes Grogu to that like structure thing, and Grogu's like meditating, and all of a sudden Boba Fett shows up with her, and he wants to get the armor, and they have like this battle, and then Moff Gideon shows up and whatnot, and it is a cool episode, but again, to the rest of Mandalorian, it stands out. It's almost like he does it on purpose as like a calling card, like, hey, I directed those episodes. They're out of place, and for better or for worse, it is, again, it is what it is. But the season finale is, I have a lot to say about. Do you have a lot to say about?
I liked parts of it. Okay, I think episode 6 was my favorite.
Yeah.
I liked episode 7 in certain scenes of it. I didn't like it in some scenes of it.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
They surround him. They knew it was coming.
Yeah.
It seemed like they killed those 2 green guys real quick. Like
the little piggy guys?
Yeah, piggy guys. Awesome piggy guys. They killed them
to
real
the
quick.
edge of the cliffs and...
Yeah. I didn't like when the people from Freetown, was it Freetown? Is that Freetown came and helped them. I liked that they helped, but then they were stuck behind that barrier forever.
Yeah. Yep.
With these 2 armored machines who are still shooting at them at terrible angles.
Blasting away
Why
at the
not just
concrete
shoot
around them. Yeah.
Come on. Those people are dead.
They would have died.
Or just roll into them. They're not going to hit you.
Yeah, that's it. Well, they have their energy shields anyway.
Yeah,
so
that's what I'm saying. Like, they're not going to get hurt and just...
I don't think that they would have stood back as long as they did. The machines, I do think that they would have just...
They would have done something. Yeah. Not just stand there shooting at a wall.
100%. So... There were so many ideas thrown into the season finale, which made it feel like the Mandalorian should have been longer. Mm-hmm. Or, sorry, Boba Fett should have been longer.
Instead of 7.
Yeah, instead of 7, do 10 like Mandalorian. There was just so much. There was the Rancor battle, which was badass with Boba Fett riding a Rancor. It's the first time you see that.
Yep.
You do see what he's talking about, the Scorpion Annihilator droids. They are also pretty
unstoppable almost.
Yeah, right. I mean, yeah, they're a step up from the battle droids you see in the Phantom Menace,
which Jedi had somewhat trouble with those.
Oh, 100%. Yeah.
So if these are an upgraded version of them, bigger,
Jedis would really have a tough time.
And we watched Jedi save Mandalorian. Mando, yeah. Luke did.
Yeah, Luke's pretty powerful. Well, but so in Phantom Menace, they didn't, I forgot how they defeated him, but they didn't, for a while when they were they were at a standoff with them using their lightsabers.
You think they just walked away?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I do think they just escaped. I don't think they really destroyed them. I don't remember. I'd have to go see that again.
You have to watch the new episode. Those are good ones again, huh?
1, 2, and 3? Yeah.
1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Misa good. But yeah, no, I mean, those things were just tanks. And the way that those shields are set up, it looked like that if you did blasters or anything high energy, it was going to bounce right off, but you needed to go in like slow. Maybe it doesn't even have to be like organic material. It could be inorganic, but it looked like as long as you like slowly enter it, then you could get through. Because Chrysanthemum, he tried, he put his paw through it.
Paw.
I don't know, Wookiee, what do they have? But yeah, it was like burning up his hand, and he was almost in there, but then the droid noticed him and smacked him and whatnot. But yeah, those were very interesting droids, but there was so much thrown into it. The pacing of the episode felt way off from the rest of the season. Everything was very slow, a slow burn show up until the finale, and then it was just boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
It's exciting, but you kind of need the whole season to match that pace.
Yep.
Right?
It wasn't my favorite show. And also, in the whole battle scene forever, that seemed like lasted forever.
It was a long episode, yeah.
But there wasn't much going on.
No. A lot of...
Shooting.
Yeah.
A lot of shooting.
Yep.
And
I agree. There was, right. But there was also, so that scene where they're being like gunned down, and they get the chrysanthemum behind like that little floating ship or whatever. I mean, when Boba Fett and Mandalorian, when they were exposed, they were getting freaking tatered.
I know,
right? They're down to their knees. They're falling to the ground. They're just getting blasted. Mandalorian, I get it. He's got a lot of what's that stuff called? Beskar armor.
Yeah.
Boba though, he's got a lot of fabric in his armor, and there was times where like the shots were hitting like the fabric, and I was like, oh, okay, that would have went right through his arm. But it just bounced off. So there was a couple.
They were getting tatered, yeah.
They were getting tatered really good. And I know. So one of my gripes though was when R2D2 lands with the X-wing and he's taking Grogu to go see Mandalorian. I strongly feel that. So let's rewind. Let's go back to Grogu going with Skywalker to get trained in the ways of the Jedi. This is Skywalker's first student. He's going to take so much pride into that, I would think. And he's going to want to see and protect Grogu and make sure he stays on the Jedi path. No.
I'm with you. I think he would have followed him.
I do. I think so. You know, I mean, Mando shows up with the chain link armor and just says, hey, can you give this to Grogu? You don't see it, but obviously Grogu chose Mando because he's wearing the armor and whatnot. So all you can assume is that behind the scenes is that Skywalker was just like, well, if you choose Mando, you're not choosing us. Here, R2-D2 will escort you back to Mando, which is insane. You're sending him across the galaxy. This baby, though he can wield the Force, he's still a child. Yep. You're sending him all the way across with just R2-D2 when I think it would have made a way better episode is if when that X-Wing landed, Luke came out, brought Grogu.
And Cad Bane was freaking dominating them.
Oh, right. Yeah, that would have been a good, that actually.
And then Luke comes in and like just blocks all his things, and Cad Bane escapes, and then he's still in the galaxy.
Yes. Cad Bane definitely should have stayed alive.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Spoiler.
Have maybe Luke save him again. I mean,
yeah.
But
I do think that where they could have made the episode better is if they had Luke fight those droids. Because he's a little more equipped for that kind of stuff. And then they could have focused on those people, the fish head people.
Yeah, the fish head people. Yeah, it was.
And Cad Bane.
Yeah, you would think that maybe Luke's just really prideful.
Sure.
And he's like, so screw you, screw you, baby.
Got hurt.
Yeah.
Didn't want. Yeah. No, and that could have been the case. All you can do is speculate, but it's just weird and out of character for Luke to just say, I'm abandoning you.
Yeah, that is really weird. That's very weird. I know he trusts R2, but that is really weird. Right? Yeah, I was hoping, we get a little,
They did such a good job with Luke this time around that I wanted to see more of him.
You just put Luke in there and be like, hey, if you follow him, I'll follow him. He follows you, I'll follow him.
Yeah, right? It would have made for a better episode. One of my gripes, I know I'm trying not to hate a whole lot because it was, it's still a Star Wars show. The shows are still better than the movies that Disney made. But there was just Mandalorian. There was so much less flaws. It was just a really good, well done show. Boba definitely had there was flaws left and right, and maybe it's because they had new directors in this. I don't know what it was. This actually might have been a writing thing from Jon Favreau, but so back to the biker gangs. One, not only were they out of place themselves in the bikes, I felt like a moment in, I think it's episode 3, where that guy comes up to Boba Fett and asks him to take care of the bike gang when he first meets them. He's saying that they owe him for a huge debt or whatever. I don't remember what it was, but he asked Boba to take care of it. So he talks to the bikers, and they reveal that the guy is like gouging everybody on water prices. And so they have this debt to him. They haven't paid it. They can't pay it. They don't have jobs, whatever. Now there's like a red flag that stands out because the bikers, they can take care of these little Vespas, make them look nice and beautiful, new looking, upkeep on them. They can also get their cybernetic modifications, but they can't afford water.
Okay.
Kind of weird.
I see what you're saying.
Right?
I'm going to rebuttal you a little bit.
Sure, do it.
How is that different from this day and age with people nowadays, though?
So people nowadays, I would say it's a priority thing.
No, okay, but let's say
and them too, maybe they have credits.
Maybe they know that they can get the water for free.
Okay.
And their drug of choice is mods.
Everybody's got a vice.
Everyone's got a vice. Maybe they just feel like, hey, we can get free water. They can't stop us.
Yep.
But I'm just saying, you know, and they like put all their money that they steal or earn,
all their food stamps towards cyber.
Yeah. I'm not saying it's.
All right.
Like, I'm not saying it's wrong. I mean,
it makes sense.
It seems kind of like that this day and age. Some people.
Yeah, a lot of people nowadays waste their money on just the latest and greatest gadgets when it could go to bills and you know.
Not us though.
Right, yeah. I totally see what you're saying. Like, I guess that's always been a thing. Like, everybody's got priorities and some people's priorities aren't where they should be.
Like, how many people put money into their cars? So much. Mm-hmm. I mean, not saying that cars aren't super cool.
No, right? They get that child support payment, and they're like, "Oh, yes, I needed a turbo for my car,
for my orange Eclipse." You know what I'm saying? I need to fix my Eclipse.
Right? Oh, I've been there.
Oh, yeah. You have, really?
Yeah, just a tad. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, I drive by every Wednesday. I see a beautiful,
Too Fast, Too Furious,
beautiful orange Eclipse.
Yeah, orange and black.
Every single Wednesday.
It's like a phoenix rising from the ashes.
Except it doesn't rise.
It hasn't risen yet.
It sits there.
It's in the ash stage.
Yes, it is.
Oh, man. But that's my only other gripe with the biker gang. And I do... So there was something that stood out. I don't know if you heard it. When Cad Bane... I'll just say, quote unquote, dies by Boba Fett.
You don't think he's dead?
You hear a beeping from him, and it's almost like it's signaling something. So it's after he's like dead. All of a sudden, there's like a beeping coming from him, and I don't know if it's like signaling a ship to come grab his body, or if it's signaling other like crime syndicates to come attack the area. But with the Bacta tank. A thing and other things like that, I almost wonder if it's like a distress signal to come retrieve his body, throw him in one of those, and come back. Because I gotta say, like, there was some flaws in this season, but geez, Cad Bane is such a cool character.
He scared me. He's super scary.
The voice from Corey Burton sounds so good. The acting was done well. It's really like a Clint Eastwood Wild West film. Right, and I do think he deserves to be a bigger part of this.
Yeah, that's that one guy who's always chasing him or something like that, or always shows up.
Yeah, he can be the antagonist that's always just kind of like throwing a roadblock here and there. Yeah, I honestly love the way he looks and everything, and
creep me out.
And you could have like a Cad Bane and Timothy Oliphant. I forgot his character's name, Vanth something.
Vanth.
Right, the one you see in the post-credit scene.
Yep.
They're so similar. Like they're kind of the yin and yang to each other. Old Western gunslingers. One's good, one's righteous, when the other one's just a bad bounty hunter.
Yep.
And I think that they could be like Boba's guardian angels. You know, you got the devil on one, angel on the other, or just as like side things they could be battling or whatever. I think those two though are characters
need to come back.
Yeah,
need to come back.
100%.
Yeah.
So the Rancor, I know we touched on that just for a second, but you get to see it very. I won't say it is humanized, but you get to see a very different side to a Rancor because they've always been in a pit with Jabba the Hutt.
Yep.
And they're just vicious carnivores.
Yep.
This time you get to see it as like a animal that just wants to be loved and taken care of, and it's still a beast that'll ravage anything, especially when it's provoked. But you get to see Boba Fett ride this thing. It shows that he's created this bond with a Rancor, which has not been displayed in anything Star Wars yet. Not. And so he is literally riding this thing over the buildings and ends up taking out a Annihilator droid with it. And just so cool. And so when I was watching it, I'm glad they did this. I was watching it with Tiff, and I was like, I get what they're doing, and I get what they had to show to get to this point, like Boba Fett working with him and stuff like that. But I was like, Rancors are just, they gotta be like the wild card. They gotta be this loose cannon. And so when the Rancor gets shot and it gets hurt and it freaks out, Boba and the Rancor divide up. And now you just see this like Rancor having this King Kong moment, climbing the buildings, destroying things, and it's just like, yes, there's the Rancor.
Mando tries to stop it. Nope.
Right? Yeah. But just a beast. So, I mean, there was a lot of good stuff, but there was just also, I think it was just too many chefs in the kitchen trying to throw things at the finale.
Like, you think they're doing scene by scene. Oh, I'll direct this scene. You'll direct this scene.
That's what it felt like. Yeah.
It was okay. I liked it.
How gratifying, though, was it when the mayor and all those people got what they deserved?
Oh, I loved it.
Right?
Loved it. Okay. The mayor's assistant.
I'm going to go off camera really
That's fine. The mayor's assistant. Man, was he like the funniest thing ever?
He was.
What was his name? I don't remember his name, but how he would talk the whole time to everyone.
Very whimsical.
Yes.
Right?
Well, see.
Oh, that actually was a really good scene.
He's hilarious with the girl.
Where they conned him. He's got his tablet and he's like, let me go talk on your behalf for you guys. And Boba Fett's like, all right, yeah, here, let me write down what I want you to say.
Yeah.
And so he's like reading it to him and he's just like, Boba Fett will on, whatever. No, pretty much he's saying like, Boba Fett's not going to back down to you guys and he would rather see you guys dead. And the guy's like reading this and reacting to it and he's just like, oh no, like what am I saying to these guys? They're gonna shoot me.
That guy was hilarious. At first I was like, I hated him, I wanted to die, and then later he's like, he doesn't stop the whole thing, the whole scene. But no, he was funny.
He was. Fennec is the one I was trying to think of. And then who is the mayor's assistant? Major Domo.
He's hilarious.
Yeah, dude, he was just funny.
I hated him at the beginning, but then
it becomes like a love to hate.
Mm-hmm. Just showed you.
Is that the guy who did it?
It
is.
David
Pasquesi?
Pasquesi, yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. Yeah, I could see it. I could definitely see it. Yeah, Major Domo. But so the scene when the mayor of Mos Espa, Mock Shaz, there's a scene where, so this is like everything's done. They've already won the battle. The little fish guys are running away. Cad Bane's dead and whatnot. But Fennec is, she was already sent on a mission. They found out where these guys were hiding, the people that like led the attack or whatever, ordered it. And so they're all in this little bunker. It's like the leader of the fish people. It's the mayor of Mos Espa.
The gang lords.
And the gang oh, that's right. Yeah, the crime syndicate lords are there. And then all of a sudden you just hear like footsteps up above. And I think the mayor is the first one, right?
No, I thought it's one of the gang guys.
It is one of the gang guys. So she starts like pulling them up and shooting down at some of them, and then the mayor like goes to run away, and with his like goofy head, you just see this like noose come down and just pull him right up to the ceiling and choke him out.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
She slayed like that. She slayed the whole room.
Yeah, she did.
Right. Too bad they didn't find out where that place was in the beginning. Could have avoided all this.
They could have.
Yeah. But I do think
they show Mos Espa being a huge place, though.
True, very true.
Huge place.
It's a big town because it's got like 3 territories, I believe. There was like what Boba Fett's trying to take care of, and I think there was 2 other guys that were kind of like him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
it's huge.
Yeah, massive. So I mean, it's got promise. I mean, I'm definitely gonna watch the second season.
Yeah, I'll watch the second season if Mando's in it.
I think he will be. I hope he is. I don't know. They kind of did, he did what he needed to help out with, so he might not. But now you have all these other cool characters. The Wookiee, you've got
Timothy.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Timothy Oliphant. All right, this is definitely going to be a spoiler if you didn't see the post-credit scene.
Like me.
You just watched it tonight.
I did.
So Cobb Vanth, the gunslinger from the Free Town.
Freetown.
Yeah, so he ends up getting killed, by Cad Bane. But so he gets revived, and spoiler. He's in the Bacta tank at Boba Fett's Bacta tank. So he is definitely coming back. Where was I going with that? I don't even remember.
It's gonna be awesome with him.
Oh, right, moving forward. Yeah, he'll be back. And I think Cad Bane is definitely going to come back.
Yep.
But you have them. You have Chrysanthemum, who still needs to do more, because in the stories, I don't know if it's the Clone Wars, but he does work alongside Boba Fett. Mm-hmm. And so I think you're going to see more of that.
It's like Han Solo and
the Wookiee.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, right. Same dynamic. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's a start. May not have been the best start, but I'm digging where it could go.
Yeah, it was good. Was it great? I don't think so. Was it good? Yes. Yeah. Was it better than most other things on TV? Yeah.
Yeah. But you should check it out. It's on Disney Plus. It's free.
It's free on Disney Plus, or free for Justin if you have ways to not pay.
Everybody should find their own ways.
Yep, they should.
Did you watch Free Guy?
Nope.
Oh, dang.
I'm still watching. Man.
You got time for a little ride.
Have you watched Gossip Girl?
Oh, crud. No, I didn't.
Yeah. Still have a little bit. No, I'm just watching a lot of shows. ASMR is back in full force right now.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is there a lot of new stuff out in the world?
I just love listening to ASMR,
What pops up if I just type that in?
Jeez, I bet it's GB. GB's got me number one. Oh, no, it's not GB.
Who is this? ASMR Glow.
I don't know who that is.
I need your ears. Oh, that doesn't even have a lot of views.
No, it's new. That's why. Those are very new.
This is going new. Yeah, okay. That's not even ASMR stuff. That stuff's kind of crazy. 2 hours ago.
And there's GB right there. She's huge. Look at that. 3.5 million views 3 weeks ago.
What the heck is she holding? Oh, it's a face mask.
Yeah. No, she's pretty good.
Gotcha. Eye doctor, dentist, pediatrician, allergist, PT, and more.
If you need help sleeping, ASMR. Try it. Don't knock it. Try it. Don't knock it. No, not those ones.
What?
That's different.
Oh.
No, the one above it. It was bad.
Oh.
Yeah. I think that's what people think ASMR is, and that's not what ASMR is.
Yeah, I think they think it goes along the lines of that.
It doesn't, though. It doesn't have to.
Yeah, no, it doesn't have to. Definitely doesn't have to.
All good things are polluted in some way.
Man, I feel like I'm on TikTok. It's kind of taking a weird turn going down this ASMR path. I mean, I definitely...
No, you're looking at the wrong people. That's what... No. No.
Ew,
no.
Acne ASMR?
No, that's... No, you're in the wrong people. No.
Oh, when you pop it and you hear like every little...
Okay, these people are terrible. No, these are not real.
It's like TikTok. I don't have TikTok, but it's like when you keep scrolling, it takes you down this dark path.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, don't go down the rabbit hole.
No.
Mm-mm. Nope, we just listen to a little ASMR Darling, ASMR GB, ASMR, just don't worry about it. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Oh, that's... You know what? You want to know what my ASMR is?
Watching people cook?
When a fat slab of steak hits a skillet and you hear that like gristle just cooking.
I'm sure there's ASMR like that.
Oh. Nah, it's okay. I'll just watch somebody cook some Wagyu and I'm just like... I love it. I love the sound of meat on a skillet. But yeah, no, that was our breakdown. That was kind of like us just picking it apart. What we liked, what we didn't like of the season finale of Boba Fett, the Book of Boba Fett. Let us know if you felt different about anything that we talked about, or if there was something that we missed that you felt should have been in there. I mean, it was a big finale. It had its pros, it had its cons. I think we both agree that our favorite out of the two is definitely Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Can't wait for season 3. Yeah, right. And then Obi-Wan Kenobi's going to be coming out soon, and I can't wait to watch that one. All right, guys. Well, you have a good one, and thanks for stopping by and checking us out. Don't forget to listen to our podcast, available everywhere, Talking Nerdy. And yeah, you guys have a good day.
Peace.
Peace.